On Live with Kody and Mark, it's been a big week for host Kody Ripa. While she was reunited with a surprise guest, she also had a first on the show. But Kody also admits that she is panic-stricken when entering public bathrooms. Kody Ripa has a first on Live. Recently, Live with Kody and Mark host Kody Ripa had a first on the show. On the June 20 episode, Mark Consuelos talks about all-nighters being an antidepressant. Although Kody can admit they get a high when they stay up late with the Oscars, she isn't sure it is worth the downer that comes the next day by 5:30 p.m. But while discussing Mark's noteworthy college all-nighters, he discovers that Kody has never had a Mountain Dew. When she begins to ask questions about the flavor profile of the drink, Mark is ready to get her the experience. She quickly identifies it as tasting like syrup and says she knows why it appeals to kids. Earlier in the week, they were also reunited with their long-lost child, which was a surprise on the show but a joyous moment. However, Kody admits she struggles with anxiety at times. In particular, during the show, Kody says one area that gives her major anxiety is public bathrooms. Mark Consuelos talks about the yips. When Kody Ripa and Mark Consuelos were talking on the Live with Kody and Mark show, Mark mentioned the yips in sports. He explains that the term has roots in a psychological disconnect that causes a player, usually golfers or baseball players, to not be able to complete a normally easy movement. However, he chalks it up to the brain not communicating in a moment that essentially makes a player choke. Additionally, it is a freeze that is basically from involuntary performance anxiety. Kody relates that Mark sometimes freezes in the Stump Mark segment. Admittedly, Kody Ripa is panic-stricken in public bathrooms. Furthermore, Kody Ripa relates by saying she thinks she gets the yips when going to public bathrooms. Kody says, "When I go into the restroom, and I will hear, 'That's Kody Ripa, now I can't go.' Then," she explains, "even though I have to go desperately." Likewise, she knows she has performance anxiety in these instances. Mark says, "Do you continue to listen to see what they're saying?" Kody admits, "At that point, I'm just so panic-stricken because I have to pee, and it's not coming out, and I'm in there longer. And now they're in there also longer, and we're all in there longer." Furthermore, she says she usually wants to alleviate the awkwardness, suggesting, "I feel like saying, 'Guys, can you run the water or something?'" Mark thinks they would oblige if she just asked. Does it surprise you Kody Ripa has never had a Mountain Dew? What do you think about Kody's bathroom performance anxiety? Have you been through anything similar? Are you enjoying the Live with Kody and Mark show? Drop your comments below.